Good evening and welcome to Unionville High School for our 2021 Senior Recognition Night. Tonight, we will honor our graduating seniors from the football team, cheerleading squad, marching band, and color guard. These students have put in a lot of time and effort, and we would like to recognize them tonight for a job well done. We will present the senior football players and their parents pregame. The senior cheerleaders and their parents and the senior marching band and color guard members and their parents will be presented during halftime. The football players will be shaking hands with Superintendent John Sandville, Director of Student Activities Pat Crater, Coach Pat Clark, and Principal Jimmy Conley. Our first UHS senior is number 61, Charlie Arufo. Tonight, Charlie's being escorted by his parents, Anthony and Carol Arufo. Congratulations, Charlie. Our next senior, number 4, Ethan Benink. Ethan is one of our co-captains, and tonight he is being escorted by his parents, David and Fran Benink. Congratulations, Ethan. Our next senior, number 3, Brendan D'Amico. Co-captain Brendan is escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Vince D'Amico. Congratulations, Brendan. Our next senior, number 56, Danny Dunphy. Tonight, Danny is escorted by his parents, Matt and Chrissy Dunphy. Congratulations, Danny. Our next senior, number 17, Brian Dim. Brian is escorted tonight by parents Shari and Aaron Dim. Congratulations, Brian. Our next senior, number 12, Dave Hoffman. Dave is escorted tonight by his parents, Drew and Kelly Hoffman, along with brother Ethan. Congratulations, Dave. Our next senior, co-captain, Nate Holt. Nate is being escorted by his parents, Bob and Teresa Holt, along with siblings Nolan and Lily. Maybe a little bit. Our next senior, number 5, Ryan Knightley. Co-captain Ryan is escorted tonight by his parents, Mark and Barb Knightley. Congratulations, Ryan. Our next senior, number 11, co-captain Matt McCloskey. Matt is escorted tonight by his parents, Donna and George McCloskey. Congratulations, Matt. Next up, we have seniors, number 60, Finn Muley, and number 75, Jack Muley. Jack and Finn are being escorted by their parents, Melissa and Conrad Muley, along with sister Sophie. Congratulations, Jack and Finn. Our next senior, number 21, Jackson Roberts. Jackson's being escorted by Shannon and Todd Roberts, along with his sister, Ella. Congratulations, Jackson. Our next senior, number 24, James Russell. James is being escorted by Jim Russell and Jillian Barna. Congratulations, James. Our next senior, number 9, Luke Shriver. Luke is escorted tonight by Jen and Scott Shriver, along with his brother, Will. Congratulations, Luke. Next senior, number 8, Drew Smith. Drew is escorted by Jenny Smith. Congratulations, Drew. Our next senior, number 64, Tanner Trojanowski. Tanner is being escorted tonight by his parents, Amy and Brian Trojanowski. And last, but certainly not least, number 76, Jack Toole. Jack is being escorted tonight by his parents, Ricky and Michelle Toole. Congratulations, Jack. Let's have one more big round of applause for all of our UHS Longhorn seniors, class of 2022. Congratulations, seniors.
As we're about to get started, I just want to remind everybody of the Unionville Chadds Ford Athletic Department values: integrity, accountability, respect, teamwork, perseverance, and competitiveness. And we ask that all the parents and spectators and coaches support our athletes, and that our athletes play the game in a way that reflects those core values. It is important that we all demonstrate high character and sportsmanship towards officials, contestants, teams, and spectators. And please recognize everyone's right to a positive experience, regardless of the outcome. We wish all athletes and spectators a fun, safe, warm, and dry and competitive game. Well, at least fun and safe. The UHS band is prepping for the national anthem on a beautiful night. Actually, probably more like the brass ensemble. Hastily constructed to keep the woodwinds high and dry.
I'm only going to move my camera about right through this window space, so you should be all fine.
Great Valley, under the direction of head coach Jeff Martin, is wrapping up a season, currently 4-6. The Unionville Longhorns, on the other hand, are prepared to clinch the Chesmont American Division with a win tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to rise and remove your hats for our national anthem. The Unionville High School Brass Ensemble, under the direction of Mr. Eddie Otto. Well, I think it's safe to say, gentlemen, that tonight's game will be a running game.
I think it will be running.
Yeah. Unionville's option plays, and I'm sure Mr. Ethan Bennick's going to be getting the ball a lot tonight, straight up the middle.
Maybe some two-point conversions.
Maybe some two-point conversions tonight as opposed to extra points. Senior Brian Dim may get to rest his foot for the playoffs next week. So we'll stay tuned and see, but teams are about ready to come out on the field. We'll be beginning in about 5 minutes.
knew you would be here.
Great Valley Patriots take the field. Forgot to turn off the PA mic. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Unionville Longhorns. Coached by Pat Clark. I think this might be about his 15th year as coach. Pat has seen a lot of good teams here at Unionville, and this year is no exception. He's put together a good group of offensive and defensive linemen, and he's got some great skill players to bring to the game tonight, what is surely to be a possession game. A good game to prepare for next week's playoff game. Make sure that everybody's timing and sync is in order, particularly on the running game. To the center of the field, please, for the coin toss. Of course, the coin toss was completed pregame, but inquiring minds want to know what the result is, and we will find out momentarily. Yeah. Nate Holt, Brendan D'Amico, and Ethan Bennick are there to represent Unionville, along with number 76, Jack Toole, co-captains. Unionville has won the toss and deferred to receive the ball in the second half. And it looks like Great Valley will be receiving the opening kickoff as play is about to get underway. I think the kickoff strategy is kind of like golf when you're playing in the wind. Keep the ball low, hit it hard, make it bounce. Play the ball on the ground, right?
Yeah, the wind died down.
Yeah. Great Valley has had a pattern of turning the ball over. We'll see if the conditions tonight make that more likely occurrence. If you're a Unionville fan, you want a good, solid game tonight. As few mistakes as possible. Good fundamental win, no injuries. Get prepped for the first playoff game next week. Senior Brian Dim to kick. Back to receive for Great Valley is number 4, Aiden Piogi. It is a high kick, actually. He must have the wind behind him. Piogi takes it at the 15. He's down the middle, out to the 30 and the 35. Brought down at the 35 by number 36. That would be Riley Centafanti. Tackled by number 36, Riley Centafanti. First down, Patriots. Patriots will begin on their 35. We need some windshield wipers for the windows here at the press box. Looks like number 8, LaRon Short at quarterback. Man in motion from left to right. And he's tackled in the backfield. Tackled in the backfield by number 76, Jack Toole. Tackle for a loss by co-captain Jack Toole. Second down and 12. That was a direct snap to the running back, actually, looked like. Number 12, I believe. Or is it 20? Now we got 21 in the backfield and an I formation. Who is that? Jack Coffey is the deep back. And he gets the ball up the middle. And he is stopped again for a loss. Looks like a loss of about another 3 yards. Tackle on the play by Finn Muley. Number 60, Finn Muley on the tackle. Loss of 1, third down and 13. It's a very generous spot. Third and long, not sure you want to be throwing the ball into the wind. There's some good advice on that from a guy named Jim Croce. Oh, but it is a toss. He slips one tackle, but he's knocked out of bounds at about the 40. It'll be fourth down. Pass is complete. Forced out of bounds by number 7, Tucker Updahl. Fourth down. And if you're a 4-6 team in the middle of a hurricane, you go for it on 4th and 5. And that's just what Great Valley appears to be doing. Again, Jack Coffey is the deep back in the I formation. Looks like they're trying to draw him off sides in lieu of playing. Yep. And so no success on the offsides attempt by Great Valley, and the punting team comes on. Delay of game offense, 5-yard penalty, repeat, fourth down. We have Brendan D'Amico and Ethan Bennick deep to receive the punt. Wind has died down a bit, so we'll see how this works out for the Patriot punter. Not a bad kick. Hits the ground at the 35 and rolls the Patriot way all the way down inside the 30, inside the 25, down at the 21-yard line. About a 38-yard punt when it's all said and done. And that's where the Longhorns will begin on offense. Ethan Bennick on the carry. As expected, using the strong gentleman in the middle to push Bennick up for a 6-yard gain off tackle. It'll be 2nd and 4, Longhorns at the 28-yard line. Handoff to Bennick again. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but manages to force his way forward for a slight gain out to about the 29. Ethan Bennick on the carry. 3rd down, Longhorns. Gain of 1. Let's call it 3rd and 2. We'll give him 7 on 1st down and 1 on 2nd down. Again, Bennick is deep in the backfield behind McCloskey, the quarterback. D'Amico's in motion. Handoff to Bennick, straight up. Again, met at the line of scrimmage, but it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Ethan Bennick on the carry for a Unionville 1st down. And this is the game plan. Grind it out, drive the clock down, down the field. Pretty simple formula, really. Keep the clock moving for everyone's sake. This is McCloskey on the sweep. Good for 11 yards. Matt McCloskey on the carry, and it's another Longhorn 1st down. Unionville has a lot of weapons to pick from in the running game. Going to make it tough for Great Valley to figure out which player is going to have the ball. D'Amico in motion again. It's back to Bennick up the middle. He hits the hole hard, and he picks up close to another 1st down. Let's call it 9.5 yards. Ethan Bennick on the carry. 2nd down. Stephen Corella brings in the play to quarterback Matt McCloskey, who is back in the pistol. He's running right, looking for a hole, and should have enough for the 1st down. Matt McCloskey on the carry. And it looks like 3rd down, other than where the markers are. According to the sideline markers, it's a 1st down. According to the officials, not so much. So it's 3rd down and about -0.5 yard. Handoff to Ethan, sweeping right, makes it through the hole, cuts through, picks up a good solid 10, 12 yards on the carry. Ethan Bennick on the carry. And it's a Unionville 1st down. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. 1st down on the 37-yard line of the Patriots. So far, McCloskey has not attempted a pass, hasn't needed to. There's plenty of room on the ground. Bennick is in the backfield again, D'Amico in motion. The give is to Bennick. Up the middle, he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's a pretty solid tackle, but his offensive line teammates drive him forward for a good 4 or 5 yards. It's a new technology in football these days, using your guards and tackles to push you forward. That didn't exist 10 or 15 years ago, but it's a strategy. Actually gained 3 yards after being met at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 7. Ethan Bennick on the carry, 2nd down and 7. Again, McCloskey in the pistol. He's sweeping right. Finds a seam, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's finally brought down inside the 10-yard line. Matt McCloskey on the carry for a Unionville 1st down. Looks like the ball is being placed just on the 10-yard line. And it should be 1st and goal. And it appears that it is. And just to make it more interesting, the rain is coming down harder.
I think I saw a cat.
McCloskey over center. D'Amico in motion. Bennick in the backfield. The give is to Bennick. He makes one cut, is met at the line of scrimmage, and might have gained a yard if he's lucky. Second down and goal. Ethan Bennick on the carry. Jackson Roberts brings in the play from the sideline and goes out, splits out wide right. Again, it's McCloskey over center, Bennick in the backfield. D'Amico is at flanker and in motion from left to right. Hand off to Bennick. Again, met at the line of scrimmage. And little or no gain on second down. It'll bring up a 3rd and long for 3rd and goal. Just about 9.5 yards. They've got to go to get it in the end zone. Ethan Bennick on the carry. 3rd and goal. Longhorns. It'll be interesting to see what the strategy is here. We're in an I formation now. Do they abandon the run? They do. McCloskey's back to pass. D'Amico's open in the flat. Can he break the tackle? And the answer is no. He's brought down at about the 5-yard line. McCloskey's pass complete to D'Amico. It brings up 4th down. And now Coach Clark has an interesting decision. Patriots haven't shown yet that they can advance the ball on offense. Do you take a chance on 4th and goal, and if you don't make it, you pin them deep, or do you take the 3 points? Looks like we're going to make a run at it for 4th and goal. It's leaving the offense in. We've got 2 receivers split out right, wide. We've got McCloskey in the pistol. D'Amico and Bennick in the backfield. McCloskey keeps it, and he's going to be tackled at about the 2. He's not going to make it in, and Unionville will turn it over on downs inside the 5-yard line. McCloskey on the carry, and it's 1st down, Patriots. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear nobody's going to be doing any passing tonight, right? But we did run 8 minutes off the clock on that drive. Yeah, both pass attempts that were made by each quarterback is 1 for 1, surprisingly. So, Great Valley takes over at their 3. Handoff to the up back, and looks like he is going to be tackled at about the 8-yard line. Might have picked up 4 or 5 yards. Tackled by Finn Muley. Tackle on the play of number 60, Finn Muley. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. That's a pretty generous call on my part. Might be a gain of 3.5. Great Valley is in the eye again. Aiden Poige at quarterback takes the snap. Hands it to the back, who is met at the line of scrimmage. Like Unionville inside the Great Valley 10-yard line, Great Valley is having a hard time breaking through that front line. Looks like the tackle was by co-captain Jack Toole. Tackle by number 76, Jack Toole. 3rd down and 6. And again, this is what the doctor ordered for the Longhorns. The clock is running. Great Valley is pinned inside of their 10, and we hope to keep them there and force a punt. 3rd and 6. In the pistol, quarterback takes a snap. He's looking, he throws wide, and it's incomplete. Pass is thrown a little bit short to his intended receiver, number 3, Nathan Ricciardi. And it brings up 4th and 6 from the 8-yard line. Pass is incomplete. 4th down, Patriots. And once again, Brendan D'Amico and Ethan Bennick are deep to receive the punt. Rain's coming down a little harder than the last punt. Wind has picked up just a bit. He's punting from the end zone. He fumbles the ball in the end zone, and he's tackled. No, the ball is out. It's a fumble in the end zone. What are they calling? They're calling it.
86.
They're calling it a touchdown? What's the call? Yeah, call is touchdown. Touchdown, Unionville. Fumble recovery by number 86, Mick Levendis. As he was preparing to punt, the ball just literally dropped out of his hands, and he had no choice but to run. And Unionville strikes first in a most unusual way. Another turnover by Great Valley. And the extra point attempt was apparently a fake all the way from the get-go. And Brendan D'Amico completes a pass to number 42, Nolan Holt. And Unionville converts the 2-point conversion in a very unusual fashion. 2-point conversion is good. And with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first quarter, your Unionville Longhorns 8, Great Valley Patriots nothing. The fumble was recovered by number 86, Mick Levendis. And so Unionville scores a touchdown in a manner not intended.
It's a wet little pigskin out there tonight.
It is a wet little pigskin. Did you say you just saw a cat fall?
I did.
Pretty soon we'll see other things, I would imagine. But, yeah, I mean, the 10-minute drive in the first quarter pays off with a score, just not in the way we had intended it. And now Brian Dim will be kicking off. We are in the middle of a much heavier downpour, which will make this interesting yet again for the Patriots as they look to receive the kick and try to start over on offense. It's a squib kick with a big bounce taken by the up back, who brings it forward to about the 35-yard line, Nathan Ricciardi. Ricciardi on the return, tackled by number 9, Luke Shriver. First down, Patriots. As a famous golfer once said, the heavy stuff's not coming down till later. But it's pretty heavy. Handoff from quarterback number 11 to number 20. Andy Talone at quarterback, handing off to Nick Pellicchiota. Tackle on the play by number 28, Matt Habton Michael. Oh my gosh, I hope I got that name right. Apologies to the family. Freshman in on defense. Loss on the play of about 5 yards. And so it will be second down and 15 from the Patriot 31. Quarterback is in the pistol. It's an interesting formation, and it's snapped over his head. He goes back, and he takes a knee to prevent the turnover. Fumble on the play, downed in the backfield by co-captain Nate Holt. Loss on the play of something north of 15, 16 yards. They're on the 17-yard line. It'll be, they've got about a mile to go to the 45. So it's 3rd and 28.
Third and Land Hope.
Yeah, 3rd and Land Hope.
Who was one of our supporters for the senior dinner.
That's right. Thank you, Land Hope, for your support. We'll be announcing our supporters throughout the game this evening. Appreciate all that they do for our football team. We have about 20 seconds left in the first quarter. I think Great Valley is content to let the clock run out and change ends and perhaps change outcomes with a new look from the other end of the field. And that is the end of the first quarter. With your score, Unionville Longhorns 8, Great Valley Patriots nothing. Timeout on the field. The Unionville Longhorns and the Quarterback Club would like to thank all of their sponsors who make wonderful nights like tonight possible. Allstate Insurance, Brian Roselli and Tom Mallon, two great local insurance agencies. You're in good hands with Allstate. Bachelary Family Dentistry. We make smiles that last for miles. And Byler Campbell Realtors, serving the Unionville community for 45 years. We resume at 3rd down and 28. The ball is on the 17-yard line of the Great Valley Patriots. Quarterback is in the pistol, takes the snap. He's back for the pass. He's looking deep. The throw is in the air, and he has overthrown the intended receiver, number 13, Dylan Cave. He was in double coverage. Both Ethan Bennick and Luke Shriver had him sandwiched. And that brings up 4th down and 28, and we have to presume that they're not going for it. Yep, punter is back. Hoping for a better outcome on the transfer from his right hand to left hand to prepare for the kick. Yeah, and he's fortunate. The wind has just completely died at this moment. It's just raining. Oh, snap high, but he receives it. And really great play by the punter. Fair catch by Brendan D'Amico at the 46 of Unionville. Great Valley was fortunate that there was not a repeat on that play. Their punter made an excellent reception of a high snap. And the Longhorns will begin. Actually, they're marking it on the 47. Brendan D'Amico with the fair catch. 1st down, Longhorns. Sorry. Unionville begins on the 47. McCloskey over center. Hands it to the up back. Nope. No, he faked it to the up back, and it went to number 11. Matt McCloskey kept it. Faked out the announcer. Matt McCloskey on the carry for a Longhorn 1st down. Stephen Corella brings in the play and splits out wide right along with number 9, Luke Shriver. We've got Brendan D'Amico and Ethan Bennick in the background in an I formation behind Matt McCloskey. Hand off to Bennick up the middle. Makes one nice move, breaks a tackle. Solid run, picks up about 7 yards, 6.5 yards on 1st down. It's always a great way to start the series. Ethan Bennick on the carry. Let's call it 6. 2nd down and 4. Unionville is inside the Great Valley 35-yard line. McCloskey over center. Again, handoff to Bennick up the middle. Good solid run, breaks a couple tackles. Ethan Bennick on the carry, and it's a Unionville first down. Offensive line's getting some really good push up front, creating just enough of a seam for Bennick to get a solid 5, 6, 7 yards every carry. Coach Clark is mixing it up well with some sweeps with McCloskey on the right side and once on the left. We'll see what comes this time. Again in the I formation, McCloskey back. It's a toss to Bennick, who goes right. Again, another solid first down run by Ethan Bennick. Picks up about 8 yards. Ethan Bennick on the carry. Let's call it 7. Second down and 3, Longhorns. Rain seems to be letting up a bit for the Longhorns here as they look to get inside the red zone. Second and 3 on the 21. Oh, we have a timeout, Great Valley. Didn't like what they saw in the Unionville formation. We had 2 receivers wide left and only 1 defender. I think Coach decided it was time to reorganize the team. With the timeout on the field, we'll continue to recognize our sponsors. Berkshire Hathaway, Fox and Roach Realtors. BJS Nursery. And Branded Signs. Thank you for your support of Unionville football. Rumor has it we're going to have some special halftime guests. Of course, that's always a likely occurrence given how hard the rain is coming down. We'll have some folks that want to get out of the rain join us in the press box.
We got some dry weather fans.
Yeah, dry weather fans, that's right. And now it's coming down a little heavier. Bennick on the carry, moving left, breaking a tackle, getting down close to the 10-yard line. Ethan Bennick on the carry, and it's a Unionville first down.
Just short of the 10.
Yep, they're outside of first and goal, but not by much, 11. So they can still get a first down. Oh, and there's a fumble on the play, and I believe they lost the ball. I believe the ball is in the hands of Great Valley. Great Valley has recovered the fumble.
They went hurry up. And,
Yeah.
Hurry up and gave it away.
Yeah, it was the hurry up didn't work. Again, you want to have a clean game. You don't want turnovers. But Great Valley will take over at the 13 or 14-yard line, I believe, after recovering the fumble. Looked like it was McCloskey that went into the middle and coughed up the ball. Quarterback is in the pistol. Takes the snap. He's back to throw. Pass is complete to number 12, who is immediately brought down by Luke Schreiber. Tackle on the play of number 9, Luke Schreiber. That was Jackson Callahan on the reception. And that might be a formula for offense for Great Valley, the quick pass. They're certainly not making any progress on the ground. Andy Talone is now, nope, Andy Talone is out. And we've got Aiden Piogi at quarterback again. He keeps it up the middle for a little gain. Might have picked up a yard. Nate Holt on the tackle. Looks like a gain of 1, we'll call it. 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line of the Patriots. Again, Piogi back in the pistol. Handoff up the middle. And again, little or no gain. Yeah. Who's the last guy up there? That's Finn Muley on the tackle. Number 60, Finn Muley on the tackle. And Finn is coming off with a slight limp. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Again, we don't want any injuries heading into playoffs next week. Piogi is in the pistol again. He's back for the pass. The pass is complete. Blown coverage, and that is number 28, pushed out of bounds about midfield by number 9, Luke Shriver. Luke Shriver on the tackle. First down, Patriots.
We're still doing the band and cheer, though, right?
Yes. Is that enough time for you to
First down midfield. Quarterback Aiden Piogi, again in the pistol. And it's a keeper. And the result is a no gain. Looks like we had about 3 Longhorns in on the tackle. 56. Tackle by number 56, Danny Dunphy. No gain on the play. Second down and 10, Patriots. It's clear they can't run. Their primary yardage has been through the air, surprisingly. Again, with the wind died down. Yeah, we got 2 receivers and only 1 man in coverage. That's always a bad combination for the defense. Let's see if the quarterback notices. It's a keeper, and he's brought down in the backfield. 75. Almost looked like a horse collar tackle, but apparently not. Tackle by number 75, Jack Muley. Tackle for a loss. Back to the 48-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 12.
Next break, you want to just have the band and cheerleader parents.
Yeah, we've got to get all of our senior recognition lined up for halftime with about 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Unionville with an 8-0 lead. Quarterback is back in the pistol. We used to call it shotgun back in the days. Now it's called a pistol. And on the run pass option, he breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage and picks up close to 10 yards. Tackle on a play by co-captain Brendan D'Amico. And it'll be 4th down and 5 inside the Unionville 45-yard line at the 44. 4th down and 4, according to the scoreboard keeper. We'll trust his judgment on distances better than my own.
4s are wild.
Yeah. 4th and 4 on the 44 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. Better play that number. And they will go for it on 4th down. 1 back deep in the backfield, quarterback over center. 2 receivers wide right, 2 wide left. They've had success with the pass. Let's see what they do on 4th and 4. Well, what they do is call a timeout.
Marching band and cheerleader parents.
Timeout, Great Valley. Timeout, Great Valley. That is their second charge timeout of the half. Reminder, parents of senior cheerleaders, marching band, and color guard members, please line up at the 30-yard line for your senior recognition presentation. The punting unit is on the field now, so Great Valley is positioning themselves to actually go for it on 4th down at some point later in the game, but so far it's all been a yep, he moves right and makes the kick. Looks like Ethan Bennick on the return for a couple of yards. Kind of an Australian squib kick, if you will. And Unionville gets the ball at about the 26. You think it's a New Zealand kick? Yeah. I don't want to insult the Aussies with that. And so Unionville will take over at their 26-yard line with about 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half and an 8-0 lead. They'd like nothing more than to score here, run down the clock, and then receive the second half kick. This would be a terrific time to grind out a solid 75-yard drive to end the half. McCloskey is over center. 2 receivers wide right. Brendan D'Amico is in the... And we have movement by both sides. Great Valley is claiming they recovered a fumble, but there was a flag on the play. And the call is false start offense. False start offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down. Perhaps the Great Valley defensive lineman was simply getting the ball to hand to the official. So not the start the Longhorns wanted. 1st and 15. Again, 2 receivers right in the I formation in the backfield. McCloskey toss to Bennick, who goes right, finds a seam, and he may have the first down. Correction, that is not Ethan Bennick. That is Joe King.
They want the senior parents to meet at the steps.
Joe King on the carry. Do we have a flag on the play? Apparently we do. Holding offense. Preliminary call is holding offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
Senior parents called an audible.
Correction, senior parents, we've called an audible. Please meet at the steps, not at the 30-yard line, for your senior recognition extravaganza. Once again, this is the parents of the band, the color guard, and the cheerleaders. Thank you. And so now it's first down and 19. We're going in the wrong direction. McCloskey's back to pass. Pass is complete to Shriver, who cuts inside, picks up pretty much all of the penalty yards, and then some. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Second down and 6, Unionville. After the pass completion. It's so hard to keep track of these microphones. I'm going to have to keep working on this. I haven't had enough games under my belt here. We've got movement on the offensive line and the defensive line. Is it encroachment or is it a false start? It's encroachment. Encroachment defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down. And now we are moving in the right direction. It'll be 2nd down and 1, Longhorns, with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left and a running clock. Unionville has all 3 of their first half timeouts. And again, Unionville will receive the second half kickoff. We got 2 receivers wide left, I formation. Looks like McCloskey is keeping the ball. Might have been a little bit of a fumble on the snap. He recovered it, and they are calling it a first down. McCloskey on the carry for a Unionville first down. And that'll stop the clock at least momentarily. I got to tell you, on a rainy night like this, man, the press box gets really crowded. It's fascinating. Yeah, we may have more guests than we have time at halftime. McCloskey is in the pistol. And he's back to pass. He's looking left. He throws. It's complete to D'Amico. Brennan kind of half breaks a tackle. Does he get out of bounds? He does not. It's a pickup of about, call it 7. Second down and 3.5. Some might say 4. My scoreboard man would say 4. McCloskey over center. Toss to the deep back. And we've got the first down to stop the clock. That is a carry by Joe King, I believe, number 6. Joe King on the carry for a Unionville first down. Timeout Unionville. That is their first charge timeout of the half. With 1 minute and 7 seconds left. And we are just about to midfield. Going to have to figure out something to pick up a little bigger chunks in the last 67 seconds of the half. Good time to call a timeout and put together a sequence of maybe 2 or 3 plays. Yeah, the officials are conferring with the Great Valley coach. I can't see any flags on the field, but perhaps there's something going on. They're calling illegal motion on Unionville. Illegal motion offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, and we will repeat second down. And so now Unionville's backed up again to the 38. And again, we need to get some chunks of yardage without turning the ball over here before the end of the half. McCloskey going left. He throws, and it's incomplete. It should have been intercepted. It was dropped by the defender after a deflection in the backfield. Dangerous play. And if you're Coach Clark, you got 57 seconds left in the half. You've got third down and about 8 on your 38-yard line with an 8-0 lead, and you receive the second half kick. I think you put the ball on the ground and run it and let the clock run out. Great Valley only has 1 timeout. After a punt, it'll be tough for them to do anything of consequence in the half. We have another timeout. We have a warning, a sideline warning for Great Valley. Sideline warning, Great Valley. The officials are certainly keeping themselves warm tonight. And so snap, and McCloskey is going to keep it and go left. He's got a little bit of room. He might have picked up the first down. Let's see where they mark the ball out. And it looks like a first down. Matt McCloskey on the carry. And it's a Unionville first down. Wasn't sure. They were thinking about it. First down with the clock stopped at the 48. And now, Coach Clark, you're back in scoring mode. 51 seconds left in the half and 2 timeouts. McCloskey over center. Takes the snap. It's a toss back to Joe King, who goes right. He's being tugged, but he gets decent progress out to about the 47-yard line of Great Valley, and Unionville is calling their second timeout. Joe King on the carry. Timeout Unionville. That is their second charge timeout of the half. And now if you're Coach Clark, you've got to play a little sideline ball. Use the stoppage of the clock with the out of bounds to your advantage. And if anything else, just try to get inside of Mr. Dim's range to make an attempt to end the half for 3 points.
He might have the wind at his back now.
Yeah, wind has shifted to it's moving from our right to our left. He'll have to put a little bit of a hook on the ball to make sure it stays straight. I would say Unionville needs to get to about the 20-yard line based on Mr. Dim's foot strength. That would be about a 37-yard attempt. Unionville shifts to 2 wide left. McCloskey over center in the I formation. And it's a keeper. And he's got the first down. Matt McCloskey on the carry. And it's a Unionville first down. And they're in hurry-up mode. As soon as the officials start the clock, he's waiting for the markers to get in position. Keeper again for McCloskey. He's looking for the sideline, and he gets it. Clock stops with 26.4 seconds left. McCloskey on the carry. We have an injury timeout on the field. And that's not something we want to see. The blue and gold on the turf. Not sure who it is. The last thing you want on the last game of the regular season is injuries before your playoffs. Yeah. And so that's co-captain Jack Toole making his way off the field. He'll take a break until the second half. Looks to be walking off on his own power. Unionville second down and 6 at the 38-yard line of Great Valley with 26 seconds left in the half. McCloskey's in the pistol. D'Amico in motion. It's not high snap, but he's got it. The throw is dropped by Luke Shriver. He was turning to look upfield as the ball hit him in the chest. And he had some room to run. He would have had a very good shot at least converting the first down and getting Unionville inside the 30. And now it's 3rd down and 6. Again, 22 seconds left in the half. Two receivers shifting right wide. McCloskey in the pistol takes the snap. He's running left. He's got some room. He's looking for the sideline and the first down. McCloskey on the carry. I don't think he got the first down, but he did get out of bounds to stop the clock with 17.2 seconds left. It's 4th and 1, Unionville. And they gave him the first down. First down, Longhorns. Well, they made him go an extra half yard earlier in the first quarter, so this is a makeup call. And Unionville now has fresh downs, and they are almost inside a field goal range for Mr. Dim. Need another 6 yards probably. McCloskey's in the pistol. D'Amico in motion from our left to our right. Again, a high snap. Pass is complete to Luke Shriver. He half breaks a tackle, gets inside the 30, and looks like Unionville's going to use their final timeout. McCloskey's pass complete to Shriver. Timeout Unionville. That is their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And I think if you're Coach Clark with 7.8 seconds, at best you take one shot in the end zone. And then you trot out Mr. Dim and let him attempt a personal best field goal to end the half. From the current line of scrimmage, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt. On a rainy night. That's perhaps asking too much, but I'm sure Pat's got something cooked up to send a couple guys deep and a couple guys short on the sidelines. Maybe he can get somebody out of bounds in the 15-yard line range and rush him out there quickly for a quick attempt at 3 points. Looks like McCloskey's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's rolling left. He looks. He fires. And the pass is incomplete. Bennick was out of bounds when he caught the ball. And now it's 2.5 seconds left. McCloskey's pass is incomplete. 2nd down. Correction, third down. And now pretty much you have nothing left but to take a high school version of the Hail Mary from about the 28-yard line. The defense has been getting a little pressure on Matt in the backfield last couple of series. Let's see if offensive line can give him enough time to get a couple of receivers into the end zone. Nope, we're going to run it, and we're going to end the half on a run. Matt McCloskey on a carry. It's a first down, but that's the end of the first half. With your score, Unionville Longhorns 8, Great Valley Patriots nothing. Timeout on the field. Got any critique for me, Pat?
You're doing an excellent job.
Keep coaching me. I don't think I've said Indians yet.
Good evening and welcome back to our 2021 Senior Recognition Night. At this time, we'd like to honor our graduating seniors from the cheerleading squad and the marching band, as well as the color guard. All of these students have put in a lot of time and effort, and we would like to recognize them tonight for a job well done. The band and color guard will be shaking hands with Director of Student Activities, Pat Crater, Principal Jimmy Conley, High School Band Director Eddie Otto, Assistant Director Cody Stafford, Color Guard Coach Olivia Kleins. Our first band seniors, Marielle DiNatale. Marielle is the baritone section lead, and she is being escorted tonight by Julie and Joe DiNatale. Our next band senior, Ben Friedman. Ben is our drumline co-captain, and he is being escorted tonight by Holly and Greg Friedman. Next up, senior Nick Gonti. Nick is in the drumline, and he's being escorted tonight by Paige and Ravi Ganti and grandmother Wanda Young. Our next senior, Sylvie Goodnuff. Sylvie's representing the front ensemble, and she's being escorted tonight by her dad, Peter Goodnuff. Our next senior, Mike Gurney. Mike is a trumpet player as well as our brass captain, and tonight he is being escorted by Kathy and Rob Gurney. Next senior, Ben Hack. Ben is a trumpet player and is the UHS band president. Tonight, Ben is being escorted by Christina and Dave Hack. Our next senior, Claire Lee. Claire is in the front ensemble, and tonight she is being escorted by Jenny Lee. From the tuba section, we have Ibrahim Qureshi. Ibrahim is being escorted tonight by Bushra and Wasif Qureshi. Our next senior, Michael Stuber. Michael is our alto sax section leader, and tonight he's being escorted by Susan and Mike Stuber. Our next senior is the front ensemble section leader, Lorelei Trainer. Lorelei is being escorted tonight by Mark Trainer and Jackie Marquez, and Chandler and Kim Collison. Our next senior, Julia Vaughn. Julia is the mellophone section leader, and tonight she is being escorted by her parents, Shelley and Brian Vaughn. Next up, senior drumline, Kyle Wickremasinger. Kyle's being escorted by Charmini and Mel. Our front ensemble section leader, Mia Yost Kelly. Mia is being escorted tonight by her parents, Tammy Yost and Karen Kelly. Our next seniors are Ashley and Steven Zrebeck. Ashley is our color guard captain, and Steven is the drumline co-captain. They are being escorted tonight by their parents, Barbara and Ken. And our final senior from the marching band is Maida Patel. Maida represents the mellophone section, and she's being escorted by Bhupen and Falguni Patel. Let's hear it for the marching band seniors. Next up, we have our senior cheerleaders from the class of 2022. Our first senior is Brooke, Denmark. Brooke is being escorted tonight by her parents, Scott and Sandy Denmark. Our next senior cheerleader, Sophie Halsey. Sophie is being escorted tonight by her parents, Craig and Wendy Halsey.
This is on ScoreStream. I don't know if it's reliable, but halftime score.
I was just looking on Twitter.
Okay.
Next up, Addison Heining. Addison is being escorted tonight by Joe and Candace Heining.
I didn't see that in the.
Our next senior cheer, Allison Nadine.
This one didn't have that. Didn't have it. It had 0-0.
Escorted tonight by her parents, Darren and Linda.
I was having a hard time getting to PA Prep Live, trying to figure out.
The live scoreboard doesn't run this year
Oh, that'll explain it. Why is that not running?
because there's nobody to run it.
Our next senior is Michael Schlembach.
So like nobody.
Is that right?
Tonight, Michael's being escorted by his parents, Les and Danielle. Our next senior from the cheer squad, Nicole Shin.
Literally everybody's out covering games and there's still games on.
Nicole is being escorted by her parents, John and Michelle Shin. Next up, we have Caroline Wiley. Caroline's being escorted by her parents, Dave and Catherine Wiley. And our last senior cheer, Nina Zobo. Nina is being escorted by her parents, Chris and Polly Zobo. And let's have one more big round of applause for our UHS senior marching band members and senior cheerleaders, the class of 2022.
Unionville finished the first half with 161 yards rushing, led by Matt McCloskey, 79 yards on 10 carries. Ethan Bennick had 69 yards on 13 carries, and Joe King with 13 yards on 3 carries. 13 first downs for the Longhorns in the first half. Solid performance on offense other than the fumble where they lost the ball inside of the red zone. Or this could be a much different game, but as it is now, it's a one-score game, and anything can happen on a night like tonight. Unionville only threw the ball 4 times in the first half, and will begin the second half with the ball, and it certainly would be to their advantage to have another long, sustained drive with a score to make it a 2-score game before the Patriots take possession. Stay tuned. Second half football coming up shortly. As we listen to Blind Melon and their song No Rain, we'd like to thank the sponsors once again who support Unionville football throughout this season. Buffalo Wild Wings, Burton's Barbershop, Carey Orthodontics, and the Center for Orthodontics Excellence. Chipotle Restaurant, Concord Auto Body, and the David Auto Group. Thank you for your support. Unionville preparing to take the field to start the second half. Once again, a win tonight makes them the American Division champions of the Chesmont. And they are already the number 3 seed in district. Pending outcome of other games tonight, that could improve, but let's assume they'll be number 3, which means at least 1 home game, probably 2 home games in district playoff. A significant advantage for this squad, who has a pretty good record at home. I believe they have 1 loss on the season at home.
I think Great Valley's putting on their fishing boots.
Yeah, Great Valley.
Waiters.
Great Valley is, putting on their hip waders to return to the field. Reminds me of that time when I was in, what's that town in Italy that's always underwater? Venice, and we had to buy special shoes to slip over our shoes to wade through that crystal clean water in Venetian Bay. The rain has let up a bit. We're down to a light drizzle, and the wind has picked up yet again, blowing sort of across the field. My guess is the temperature right now is at about 55 outside. So for a wet football player, it's a good night. Great Valley is returning to the field, preparing to kick off to Unionville to start the second half. So right now it looks like with Unionville as the number 3 seed going into district play next week, they would play the 14 seed Springfield Delco. Coming into tonight's game, Springfield has a 3-6 record. And trying to figure out, Unionville wins, they'll be playing the winner of the probably the 7-12 game, right? So that would be Chester at 7-2 or Oxford at 4-5. Oh, is it 6-13 they'd be playing? All right, so it'd be the winner of the Kennett Upper Marion game. Kennett 7-2 going into tonight's work, but they are behind right now, trailing Westchester East. We'll see if they can come back and win that game in the second half. So that'll be an interesting matchup game week 1, and then potentially with a win week 2 for Unionville. Next Friday, November 5th, and the following Friday, potentially the 12th.
Give a shout out to the volleyball team. They won their first playoff game.
Congratulations, Unionville volleyball team.
They beat
Council Rock South, and so they'll be playing Hatboro Horsham
tomorrow at 1.
tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at Unionville.
Mhm.
All right, home game. Let's go Longhorns. Do volleyball teams warm up in the bullpen? Do they consider that the bullpen? I don't know. Fans are very excited. What's that? Yeah, we got the fans are very excited. The second half's about to begin. They're all dancing to the warm-up music in an effort to thaw themselves out. Little AC/DC as we head out on the razor's edge this second half. Coach Clark's kick return team is on the field. Brendan D'Amico and Stephen Carello are deep to receive the kick. We've got Jackson Roberts and Danny Dunphy as the up receivers. Unionville still sporting a bit of their pink from the Beat Cancer events of the last several weeks. Looks very good. So are the Patriots with their pink towels. And we're ready for the second half kick to begin the second half. Kick is up. It's pretty deep. Stephen Carello receives it at the 5, taking it up the middle of the field. He's got some room. He's got some room. He cuts right. If he can break this tackle, he's brought down. Great open field tackle by number 22, Tommy Kraus for Great Valley, but not before Carello gets to the 47-yard line.
Get his lightning flyers on that one.
Yeah. He must have had dry shoes on for the second half. And Unionville will begin play on offense at their 47-yard line after a 42-yard kickoff return by Stephen Carello. Well done. McCloskey is in the backfield again. Got two receivers that have just moved out wide left. We're in the I formation. Handoff to Ethan Bennick in the backfield. Up the middle. Solid run of about 8 yards to begin second half play. Ethan Bennick on the carry. Fresh off a 42-yard return, Stephen Carello is back in, going out wide right, along with number 9, Luke Schreiber. McCloskey is over center, and we are in the I formation. Bennick and D'Amico in the backfield. And D'Amico gets the ball, the up back, and has enough for the first down. Pickup of about 7. Brendan D'Amico on the carry for a Unionville first down. And the Longhorns are in Patriot territory at the 40-yard line. First down with about 11 minutes left in the third quarter. The rain has almost stopped completely for the moment, although we do have a pretty stiff breeze blowing. McCloskey over center, I formation, handoff to Bennick deep. He gets met at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle there for maybe a gain of a yard. Ethan Bennick on the carry. Riley Craven on the tackle for the Patriots. They're going to call it no gain. Second down and 10. Unionville in search of a Chesmont Division Championship tonight, with the ball at the 40-yard line of the Patriots and an 8-0 lead. McCloskey over center. Ooh, that would probably be 2 receivers moving. That's probably a penalty, but no flag. And in the meantime, Matt McCloskey takes it down the middle.
Touchdown.
Matt McCloskey for a Unionville touchdown. I'm surprised they didn't call illegal motion with 2 receivers in motion when the ball was snapped, but nonetheless, Matt McCloskey with a dandy run up the middle, dodged a couple of tackles, some great movement on the line, and Unionville takes a 14-0 lead, and Brian Dim is in for the extra point. Yeah.
Great Valley's coach is not happy.
Great Valley's coach is not happy about the lack of a flag on that play. Brian Dim's kick is up, and it's good. And with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter, we've got some pretty excited fans here. The Unionville is up 15-0 over the Great Valley Patriots. Thanks again to our sponsors, DiMatteo Financial, Distinctive Homes, Dr. Robert Liardi, the Frgali Brothers Barbershop, and Gallagher Septic. It's a good place to stop at the Septic on a rainy night. Brian Dim will be kicking off from the 40-yard line. Unionville did exactly what they needed to do, drove the ball down the field on the opening drive of the second half to take a 2-score lead. Dim squibs it, takes a big hop, and is taken and downed at the 35-yard line. Number 81 was the receiver, Carter Stedman, who downed the kick. And Great Valley will begin there. First drive of the second half. I think at halftime, the Great Valley coach was saying we need a little more of those passes in the flats, a little less trying to run up the middle on this staunch Unionville defensive line.
Be a good game plan.
We'll probably see a little more movement to the outside on offense by the Patriots. We've got 2 receivers wide right and 1 defender. Makes for an interesting opportunity, but he throws it left instead, and the ball is tipped by Nate Holt and nearly intercepted. Pass broken up by number 2, co-captain Nate Holt.
Who's on crutches?
Oh, that's 76. That's Jack. He's Jack Muley or Jack Toole. Sorry. So he is. Is it one of the Muleys? Okay. So he is done for the night. Quarterback's back. He makes a shovel pass. It's incomplete. He shoveled past it to the middle of the field. Yeah, I think he was thinking something was going to happen. It was a good idea. Problem was his receiver was not on the same page. He was digging somewhere else. And so we moved to third. No, sorry. Yeah, it's 3rd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Our offense is going to have to dig deep here.
Yeah. Piogi is in the pistol. Takes the snap. He's back for the pass. He's looking deep. He's looking. He's under pressure. He throws the ball up in the air. Just throws it up in the air, and Brendan D'Amico very courteously catches it on his behalf and returns it back to about the 30-yard line. D'Amico on the interception. First down, Longhorns. It really wasn't even a pass. It was more of a shovel lob. And again, there was no receiver in the area. I think he was trying to avoid the sack. That'll be a learning experience on the films next week. And so Unionville begins at the 28-yard line of the Patriots with the ball. McCloskey back and rolling right. He's looking. He's throwing deep to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. He was trying to hit Nate Holt in the corner. It was well defended. Nate kind of got his hands on it, but it was a well-defense play, and it brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 28. Pass attempt is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Bennick is in the backfield again with Brendan D'Amico, it looks like. We have Nate Holt moving to the right side of the line, tight end. McCloskey over center. We're in a tight formation on the right, and it's a sweep to Ethan. Makes a cut inside and makes it into about the 19-yard line, pickup of about 4 yards. They're marking him at the 19.5. Ethan Bennick on the carry. 3rd down, Longhorns. Jackson Roberts brings in the play call to co-captain McCloskey, and he's out wide left. McCloskey in the I formation. Takes the snap, turns, hands it to Bennick. We have a whistle, though. Probably have a false start. False start, offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat, third down. Didn't see movement on the line. That was a late call, yeah. Perhaps that's a makeup for the illegal motion call that they missed on the touchdown run. So now it's 3rd and 12 from the 29. Unionville's got to get all the way to the 17-yard line of the Patriots for the first down. We'll see what Coach Clark has in mind here. Again, the rain is still completely stopped, but we do have a pretty steady breeze now blowing across the field. From the north, yes. And so we have McCloskey in the pistol, takes the snap. He's back for the pass. He's looking, and he's going to take off. He's got a wide open middle of the field. Great block by Luke Shriver to open up some more space. And they blow the whistle finally. And it looks like they're going to mark the ball right around the 20-yard line. And that will make it 4th down and about 2. And if you're Coach Clark with a 15-point lead and you're midway through the 3rd quarter, you keep your offense on the field and you pound this ball for the first down or pin the Patriots fairly deep in their territory, where they have not proven yet that they can mount a sustained drive. You put it in the hands of your defense. Nate Holt moves to the right side of the line. We're in the I formation. McCloskey over center. Takes the snap. It's a toss to Ethan. He cuts inside, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. It looks like he made it inside the 12, inside the 17, and that should be enough for first down. Ethan Bennick on the carry, and it's a Unionville first down. And the clock continues to grind. Unionville now inside the red zone, looking to add to their lead. Formula's been pretty simple. Pound the ball. McCloskey over center. D'Amico in motion. Hand off to Ethan Bennick, up the middle. And once again, Bennick, solid run, carrying defenders with him all the way to the 10-yard line. Ethan Bennick on a carry. 2nd down and 3. Bennick's got to be close to 100 yards for the game.
90.
He's at 90. Well, 10 yards right here gets him 100 yards for the night and a Unionville score. Let's see how Coach Clark plays it. 2nd down and 3 at the 10. McCloskey over center. Hand off to Bennick, up the middle. He's inside the 10, down to maybe the 6. Should be a 1st and goal, Unionville. Let's see where they mark it. And they are going to mark it at the 5. Ethan Bennick on a carry. 1st and goal, Longhorns. Seems to be a good formula tonight. I suspect if they score in this drive, Coach Clark's going to start playing some of his second team for the rest of the game to save his starters for next week's playoff game. But we're ahead of ourselves. McCloskey over center in the I formation. Hand off to Bennick, up the middle. Nice opening by the offensive line. And Ethan is... No, they're saying he's down inside the 1-yard line. Ethan Bennick on the carry, 2nd and goal from the 1-foot line.
Think we're going back to Ethan on this one?
I'm guessing Ethan seems to be the right formula for this particular drive. What are the odds? I formation, D'Amico is the up back. Could give it to D'Amico. Could keep it. Nope. Yep, D'Amico gets the carry. He gets the final half yard. Brendan D'Amico on the carry, and it's a Unionville touchdown. And at 21-0 with 4:40 left in the third quarter, if I'm Coach Clark, I'm going to tell Ethan, great job tonight. Take a break. I'll probably rest McCloskey and D'Amico too. But in the meantime, Brennan Dim is on for the extra point to make it a 22-point game. And the kick is blocked. The kick is no good. The officials are conferring since the ball never hit the ground.
He caught in the air, ran it in, but they blew the whistle, so Great Valley stopped.
Yeah, we've had some interesting calls by the officials this season. They can't give him the 2 points because they blew the whistle, play stopped. The question is, do they replay the extra point? And I believe the answer is because they blew the whistle, that is not a reversible call. And then it'll stand as no good. The extra point is no good. And the fans are not going to be happy about this one. And Coach Clark is right to complain about the outcome on the extra point. But I would say, given the touchdown call earlier that should have been called back, we'll just leave well enough alone. Extra point is no good. And with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third quarter, Unionville 21, Great Valley nothing. And we were listening to We're Not Gonna Take It from Twisted Sister in response to the call. In the meantime, Brian Dim prepares for the kickoff from the Unionville 40. It's another squibber. Another high kick. Really, he's perfecting the squib. Taken by number 7, and Jackson Roberts knocks him down at the 25-yard line.
Quite the squib master.
Quite the squib master indeed. Kick return by number 7, Cullen McDaniel. Tackle by number 21, senior Jackson Roberts. First down, Patriots at their 26-yard line. Quarterback in the pistol. Takes the snap, hands it off, and as has been true all night, the Unionville defensive line has stayed strong. Number 76, Jack, isn't that?
Tool. Yep.
Yeah, that's Jack Toole. And number 37 was Christian Deming, getting some time on the field. But, yeah, very little on the ground for Great Valley tonight, particularly up the middle. The only opportunities they've had on offense have been wide and short pass plays. We'll see if the coach for Great Valley goes back to what's worked. Time is not on his side with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And apparently he didn't like the look of the Unionville defense and called a timeout. Timeout, Great Valley. That is their first charged timeout of the second half. And with that, we will continue to thank our sponsors, Hand and Stone Spa, Hendricks Orthodontics, Kennett Cleaners, the Kennett Square Golf and Country Club, Land Hope Farms, and Lenape Pizza. Thank you for your support of Unionville football. We've got a pretty light turnout in the, we're not calling it the Pollock. What are we calling it? The stable? The stable. Unionville High School students. Got a solid core of at least 10 kids down there tonight. I haven't seen the Longhorn mascot tonight either. I guess he's Lenny the Longhorn is apparently chomping on some hay somewhere else. All right, Great Valley quarterback in the shotgun, hands it off, and again, no place to run. He did try to take it wide, but a little too late. Brendan D'Amico, number 3, assisted on the play by number 7. Tackled by Brendan D'Amico and Tucker Opdahl. He did pick up 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 8. Clock is ticking towards the end of the Great Valley season. 3rd down and 8 in the shotgun now. He's sweeping left, looking for a receiver. He's got one. Pass to number 12, complete to Jackson Callahan. We'll see where they mark the ball. Looks like it's going to be short of the line needed for the 1st down, out to about the 35-yard line. Tackled by number 26, Matt D'Amico. Baby D'Amico. I'm sure he appreciates that. 4th down and 2, a long 2. That's what the scoreboard says. I'd call it more like 3. And Great Valley needs to convert here to keep their hopes alive. Quarterback's moving right, looking for a receiver. And he's going to keep it and run for the 1st down. Plenty of room. Gets out of bounds close to the 45-yard line. Talone on the carry. 1st down, Patriots. Let's call it the 46-yard line of Great Valley. 1st and 10. Clock is stopped. Back in the shotgun again. They found something that seems to be working. We've got 3 receivers packed wide left. He's looking, and he takes it up the middle instead. And that was not the right decision.
6-4.
Number 64, Tanner Trojanowski, was there to meet him. Tackled by number 64, Tanner Trojanowski.
Close to the Tanner fan club.
We must be close to the, it's the Europeans. They're very loud. It's like a soccer match. Tanner is one of our seniors. Got some recognition earlier tonight. I'm looking on the field. I do see a few starters still out there, but there are definitely a few that have been given some time off on defense. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 11 from the 45. We got movement, but no flag. Pressure on the quarterback, and he escapes the pressure, and he's making a run down the sideline all the way inside the Unionville 40, maybe as far as the 35. Pushed out of bounds by number 26. Pushed out of bounds by number 26, Matt D'Amico. 1st down, Patriots. Last time I checked, though, if there's movement on the line before the snap, that's typically a false start. Right. But he did it right in front of the official, so it wasn't seen. And so it brings up 1st down, Patriots at the 35-yard line of the Longhorns.
When you're soaking wet, you might not see as well.
Yeah, that's true. Eyes are watering. Quarterback's moving. Oh, he fumbles the ball. And it looks like D'Amico has recovered. Am I right? Fumble on the play, recovered by co-captain Brendan D'Amico. First down, Longhorns. And with a fraction of a second left, under a minute in the third quarter, Unionville takes over on what is the third turnover by the Great Valley Patriots. It'll be Unionville's ball, first down at their 38-yard line. Yeah, it looks like we've got a few of the, maybe a couple of the offensive starters in, particularly on the front line. Nate Holt's still there, but we've got Ethan Bennick is out, and we've got a new quarterback over center. This is number 16, Levi Brawley, a sophomore. Hands it off to Joe King. Makes it as far forward as the 40-yard line, maybe the 40.5, where he's stopped by a troop of Patriots. Joe King on the carry. Second down, Longhorns. And the clock continues to tick. I think we'll have one more play before the end of the third quarter. Levi Brawley over center. Brendan D'Amico, the up back, and Joe King in the I formation. The give to King. He's up the middle. Hesitates a little at the line, and he's met pretty quickly by number 78, who is not on the roster for Great Valley. Joe King on the carry. And that's the end of the third quarter. With your score, Unionville Longhorns 21, Great Valley Patriots 0. Timeout on the field.
Oh, great.
Unionville begins the fourth quarter with a quarterback keeper, and it looks like Brawley's going to get tackled for maybe a yard loss. We'll give him a yard gain. Why not?
Senior walk is still on.
Yeah, the eighth graders are down on the field.
Maybe it is a yard loss now.
It's not that bad anymore.
Fourth down and 6, and Unionville is back in punt formation.
Could be worse.
Trying to tell who is our punter tonight. Is it
Number 17, Tim.
oh, he's got a nice spiral on that kick.
52 with a little extra.
Yeah, a little extracurricular there by the Patriot return team, but nonetheless, it'll be Patriot football, and the officials are going to mark it on about the 30-yard line. Patriots are down 3 scores. First down, Patriots at their 30-yard line. Unionville looks to have some starters still in on defense. It's a good opportunity to keep some of them out to protect for next week. Sweep wide, and there's nothing there. And Luke Shriver and Nate Holt take care of him. Nick Pellicchiota on the carry. Luke Shriver and Nate Holt on the tackle. There might have been a hold on that play. And coach is bringing the play in. LaRon Short. Sorry, correction. Andy Talone is bringing the play in. Andy's had some success running out of the Wildcat, and he's back in the Wildcat again. Takes the snap. He's running right. He's looking. And he throws. Wide open receiver, number 12, for the first down. And then some more. Jackson Callahan on the reception. Steven Carello on the tackle. First down, Patriots. And again, I think if you're Coach Clark with 10 minutes left in the game, you let Great Valley keep running the clock down. Quarterback sweeping left. He makes another throw to the same receiver, same play. And results, though, are not quite the same. Tackle by number 26 and Brendan D'Amico. 26 would be Matt D'Amico. Tackle by the D'Amico brothers. Don't get to say that very often. Sounds like a meatpacking firm. And gain on the play of approximately 4 yards. Now we're getting the yard marker moved. Very good. They're getting a little cold on the other sideline. Brings up second down and 7 from the Unionville 44-yard line. In the pistol, takes the snap and hands it off to the back. Tackled by Brendan D'Amico. Nick Pellicchiota on the carry. Tackled by number 3, co-captain Brendan D'Amico. Brendan's getting a lot of work tonight. Yes. He's left-handed, but when they roll right, he seems to throw better across his body. He seems to throw with more confidence across his body. And his favorite receiver, number 12, is wide right again with one man on coverage, and Great Valley has called a timeout. Timeout, Great Valley. That is their second timeout of the half. One of these times, I think Coach has got to recognize that he's got 2 receivers and 1 defender, and he's just going to flare it out there and let those guys see what they can do with it. Continuing to thank our sponsors of Unionville football, M. Labar Arborist, Market Street Printing, Miller Flooring, Mongiovi Orthodontists, Mossy Oak Construction, PJ Wheelahans, and Pecopson Veterinary Clinic. Thank you for your support. Great Valley back on the field. Same formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Unionville looks like they're playing a little bit of a zone defense. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, and he runs left. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Forced out of bounds by Luke Shriver. Andy Talone on the carry. First down, Patriots. Forced out of bounds by number 9, Luke Shriver. They've had a little more luck this half with the Wildcat and number 11, Andy Talone, than they had with their quarterback, Aiden Piogi, in the backfield. He's sweeping right. Under pressure from Nate Holt and tackled for a loss. Tackle by number 2, co-captain Nate Holt. Loss of about 9 yards. Pretty serious loss. Nate will be playing football next year for one of the military academies. Is it Army? I believe it's the U.S. Army football team. Second down and 19 from the Unionville 40. Clock is running with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Quarterback back, throws it right, and bobbled and dropped by the intended receiver. Pass attempt to Nathan Ricciardi. Pass attempt broken up by number 26, Matt D'Amico. And it's a good... Yeah, we got a lot of D'Amicos around here. I will say it's probably better that he dropped that ball because he was going to be tackled for a loss. Cheerleading squad keeping themselves warm, doing a nice job tonight. It's tough to be a cheerleader in the wind and the rain, but they are doing it. Quarterback back for pass, looking over the middle, and it's intercepted by number 7, Tucker Opdahl, who returns it and is still on his feet, and he's outrunning the defense, and it looks like it could be a pick 6, and it is. Tucker Opdahl. There is a flag on the play. There's an official down on the field. It's about a 70-yard interception if it stands. Tucker Opdahl on the interception return for a Unionville touchdown. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. They may call back the touchdown, but they can't call back the interception. The flag is on the ground at about the 20-yard line, right about where the official was on the ground. Maybe it's blocking in the back of the official is the call. We'll see. No touchdown. Illegal block in the back on the interception return. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Longhorns. We do need an offense on the field, and they're getting ready. Here they come. And looks like we're going to have Levi Brawley taking the snaps again. We've got Luke Shriver, number 9. Number 18, Stephen Carell is wide left. Luke Shriver wide right. Brendan D'Amico and Joe King in the backfield. Brawley in the pistol, takes the snap, hands it to Joe King, looks for a little space, and there is none. Tackled immediately by number 54. And number 2, Riley Craven and Archer Crane of Great Valley. Joe King on the carry. No gain, second down. Second team has struggled a bit on offense here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can find some seams. It looks like we've got a second team on the front line too, which might be part of the reason. It's a lateral to Joe King. He takes the ball, finds a hole, breaks a tackle. He's dragged a defender about 5 yards. He's inside the 20. Joe King on the carry, and it's a Unionville first down. And the clock is running with 6 minutes left in the game and a 3-score lead for the Longhorns. Athletic Director Pat Crater's got to be really pleased with how the boys have played tonight, particularly giving him the opportunity to spend some time up here in the press box and join us out of the rain. Looked like a little bit of movement on the line. Question is, which side moved first? My guess is offense. False start, offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down. Backup quarterback, different play caller, making the signals. It'll throw your line off a bit. They've been used to Matt McCloskey's cadence all season. Levi Brawley is the future quarterback. He's over center. D'Amico in motion. And the handoff to Joe King. He's met at the line again by number 54, Archer Crane. Little or no gain on the play. Yep, the rain is starting to come back again. That nor'easter that just keeps swirling around us. Just keeps pulling some more moisture off the Atlantic. We're expecting precipitation through the middle of the night tonight. Traffic is light, though, on the Schuylkill Expressway. Oh, snap is over Brawley's head. He's going to have to scramble for this one. He's moving left. He's outrunning the defender. He's got a shot. And he's brought down finally at about the 31. Lost on the play of about 8 yards. It'll be 4th down. Levi Brawley on the carry. Correction, 3rd down. 3rd down and a country mile. About 32 yards. Sorry, correction, 24 yards to go. Ball is on the 32. Unionville needs to get it inside the 10-yard line for a 1st and goal. Brawley in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers tight right. Let's see what he decides to do. Is it going to be a pass play? Takes the snap. It's a toss to Joe King. Misses a tackle in the backfield, but he can't evade the 2nd tackle by number 7, Cullen McDaniel. Joe King on the carry. 4th down, Longhorns. And do you punt from the 32 and try to pin him deep inside the 10? Or do you go for it on 4th and 24? Looks like we're going to let the clock run down and decide before. In fact, you could probably take a delay of game, lose 5 yards, and then punt 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, right? The clock is our friend right now. Crossing under 3 minutes left in the game.
I think it might be worth noting that a win is a undefeated divisional season
Yep.
and a division championship.
Timeout, Unionville. That is their first charge timeout of the half. Yes, with the win tonight, Unionville will finish the season as the American Division champions and an undefeated Chesmont season. Am I stating that correctly? Chesmont American Division undefeated season. Strong showing by the Longhorns this year.
I got that cheerleader singing. All right.
Unionville pulling a Penn State here. Little spectator singing during the timeout. Unionville's playoff game will be next Friday night right here at Longhorn Field. Is that what we're calling it now?
The kids call it the Ranch.
The kids call it the Ranch, right here at the Ranch. Next Friday night, probably a 7 o'clock game. Looks like we'll be playing Springfield Delco in our first round of the playoffs. And Brawley's pass is intercepted and run back to about the 42 of Unionville, forced out of bounds by Brennan D'Amico. Brawley's pass is intercepted Forced out of bounds by number 3, co-captain Brendan D'Amico. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it's on the interception return team. Probably a block in the back. Personal foul. What is that?
Rock, paper, scissors. I don't know.
Rock, paper, scissors, personal foul. Somebody violated protocol. Personal foul on the return. 15-yard penalty. First down, Patriots. Illegal use of, it looked like the illegal use of T-Rex arms. That's what it looked like. Not quite sure what that call was. We'll have to look that up in our YouTube referee instructions for the next game so we don't miss it. Quarterback's back for the snap. He's looking, and he is down. Tackle by number 64, Tanner Trojanowski. Gain on the play of about 4 yards. Call it 5. Second down and 5. He's back. Looking. Under pressure. And he's out of bounds. Forced out of bounds again by Tanner Trojanowski. Forced out of bounds by number 37, Christian Deming. And number 64, Tanner Trojanowski. Third down. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Three receivers right, one left. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's rolling right. He's looking. He throws and just overthrows his receiver, intended receiver number 12, Jackson Callahan, nearly intercepted by Unionville number 12, Tyler Updahl.
That's amazing. He throws the ball better going to his opposite.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Actually, that's Dave Hoffman. Correction, Dave Hoffman. Senior Dave Hoffman.
He throws a really good ball going to the opposite side.
Pass attempt is incomplete. It is fourth down, Patriots. Only took 5 seconds off the clock, so a score here on this play, an onside kick, becomes an interesting game. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's in the pocket, and he throws. Pass is complete. It's going to be a first down. Tackle by number 12, Dave Hoffman. Pass is complete to number 13, Dylan Cave. First down, Patriots. Clock starts on the mark and takes the snap. He's looking left. He's rolling left. Now he's looking right and rolling right. And he's got people in pursuit, and he runs out of bounds at about the 40. Andy Talone on the carry. Second down. Boy, for Coach Clark, you got to be pleased with the performance tonight. Pretty solid game. Established the run early and dominated both sides of the line throughout the game, offensive and defensive line. Oh, we have a penalty? Officials timeout. Coach Heeb is making his way down to the sideline. Defensive holding. Automatic first down. Forgot to turn the mic off. That's the second time tonight I've done that. And the Patriots have the ball at the Unionville 47-yard line. First and 10 with 1:40 left in the game. He's back. He's looking, and he's throwing, and I don't know if the ball was bobbled or if it came out of his hand funny. It was a bad pass. might have been Trojanowski might have gotten a hand on the pass as it left the quarterback. Pass attempt is incomplete. Second down, Patriots.
They literally started the bus.
Yeah, they have. Great Valley is warming up the bus. It looks like the band might already be on the bus, in fact.
They're back home.
I think they are. Quarterback takes a snap from the shotgun. He's back. He's looking. He's throwing. And the pass is complete. And a solid tackle for a loss. Who was that? Was that 28? Yeah, that was Matthew Habtemikio. Tackle by number 28. Matthew Habtemikio. Back now for another pass. He's under pressure, but he evades it, and he throws complete. Nice movement by the quarterback. Tackle on the play by number 56, Danny Dumphy. And it's 4th down and 5. The clock is ticking with 50 seconds left. This could be the final offensive play of the season for Great Valley, and it is going to be because he's tackled for a loss in the backfield by number 2, Nate Holt, and Unionville will take over on downs and run out the clock. What's left in the game? Tackle in the backfield by number 2, co-captain Nate Holt. First down, Longhorns.
I'm going to go down. You guys mind buttoning it up here when you're done?
Yeah, it
Great
should be
work.
good.
Thank you. See you guys next Friday.
All right.
I'm going to lock this exterior door here. So.
All right.
And the Unionville will be finishing the season as division champions.
Victory formation.
They're in the victory formation. Take the snap. And I think we're going to have one more snap before we can call it a final. Don't forget, we'll be having the senior walk at the end of the game. Stay in your seats to give one final recognition to all of the seniors involved in the football, marching band, color guard, and cheerleading programs tonight.
3, 2, 1.
And that's the end of the game. Final score, Unionville 21, Patriots nothing. And with that, your Unionville Longhorns are the Chesmont American Division champions. They will be facing an opponent next Friday night right here at Unionville Stadium, also known as the Ranch. Next Friday, 7 p.m., first round of district playoffs. Congratulations, Unionville Longhorns. And with that, we will sign off for the night. Thanks to all my co-commentators here providing color and character. And we'll see you next Friday night for Unionville football.
Now commence the senior walk, the seniors' last walk across the field to the opposite end zone. Our 8th grade football team will meet the senior football players, band, cheer squad at the end zone to wish them good luck. Our UHS Longhorn Seniors class of 2022 from the football, cheer, and band. Congratulations, seniors.